Hello everybody, I'm Jean-Louis Bouvier, I'm working at Le SAF as a technician, and today we are pleased to introduce a different way how to use a broil flour. So as you know, broil flour is quite popular in Asia, especially Korea, Japan, but in France with Le SAF we are developing a different way to process the broil flour. So we use broil flour, but not so high temperature as you have here. The target of the final dough temperature after broiling is between 60 and 65, which is much less as you have here. So this temperature, in order to get less gluten damage during this broiling process, and by the way, we can get a better volume of the final bread, and also to keep the softness as we have with the broil process. So now we're going to introduce the bagels, but bagels with the broil flour inside in order to improve the bite and the texture. Today we'll do broil flour, 20%, and after that, after some proofing, we're going to broil the dough before the final baking. So for that, we heat the water at 90 degrees before to broil the 20% flour. For the flour, we use 50% tip 55 and 50% strong flour today. So we use a blend of flour because the strong flour, your strong flour is too strong for the bagels, and of course the bite will be affected. Strong flour is good for chic pan, for all the sweet dough, kwa Japan, but for this dough, bagels, as there is a low sugar, low fat inside, it's better to use low flour as we have with the tip 55. So now we reach 90 degrees. We're going to scale the 200 water. So for 200 flour, we use 200 hot water at 90 degrees. We put the two flour. With this mixer and this quantity, you need at least 1 minute to get the block of dough of the broil dough. So now it's okay. We're going to check the temperature now. About 60 degrees. 60, 65 is the target. So now, as you can see, when after the mixing, the dough is quite elastic, and we're going to put on the bowl and leave for 12 hours, 12-15 hours at 10-12 degrees. You can leave also in a chiller for 1 day, 2 days, even 3 days is working well. Very important to cover in order to prevent the dry on the surface. So now we're going to introduce the bagels. Bagel, as you know, it's a broil after proofing and just before bake it. And today we do use additional step. We broil part of flour in order to get a better bite to the bagels and better filling also in the mouth. So for that we use 20% of the total flour to make it the broil. We make it the broil the day before. In addition all of that, we have 80% flour use, so total 100. We use 3% butter, 3% sugar, 2% salt, 2% milk powder, 1% minute bread. We use minute bread, so this is a Le Safre bread improver in order to provide better color to the bagels. And also water. So water here, we have 36% water, and we use also 20% water in to broil the flour. So total is become 56% water. Regarding yeast, we use SSD Red as this is low sugar, dough, and we use 0.8% yeast. Okay. The dough is ready to mix now. Mixing the bagels with flour, yeast, minute bread, milk powder, sugar, and salt. So first of all, we mix all the dry ingredients. A few seconds in the low speed. Before adding water and the broil. Flour, water, and the broil flour after the resting. Regarding butter, we delayed about 1 minute in order to give enough time to the yeast to disperse, to start to disperse, to prevent the coating. So now we can put the butter. We can go for the fast spin now. Okay. Now the dough is mixed. As you can see, it's very stiff, but we don't have the dough development as we have for chickpea, for example. It's quite stiff. The water level is low, as you remember, 56%. But it should be like that to be easy to shape and to keep the shape. 27-28 degrees. So bagel dough is mixed. So now we have quite a short resting before dividing and shaping. We can give a 5-10 minute resting before divide. Just cover the dough like that. At the room temperature, it's okay. So bagels after 5 minutes resting, we cannot say it's a proofing, just relax the dough to be easy for dividing and also pre-shaping. So today bagels we do at 100 grams. after divide, we just do a pre-shaping, little stick like that, before other resting 10 minutes. So there is automatic line to do bagels today, especially for this product, and making a ring very easy from the dough. So pre-shaping is finished. Now other 10 minutes before shaping. So now bagels dough is ready for shaping. So we're going to do the ring from that. As you can see, with this broil flour, the dough is very easy to shape. And we press here and we close like that in order to get even shape. We get very thin here and close. Okay? Do this stick about 25 centimeters before to press and do the ring. And the ring, of course, depending of what you expect, you can make more or less big. After shaping, so we give some proofing, 45 minutes, sometimes 1 hour, and we use a chill in order to be easy to transfer before broil. So the chill, it can be also much longer. We say 30 minutes minimum in order to get enough cold, but sometimes we leave overnight. Of course, you get much more flavor. And by the way, you get a very traditional bagels in terms of shape, sometimes some blister on surface, and the look is totally different as the regular one done in the direct process. We're going to proof for about 30-32 degrees for 45 minutes to 1 hour, and humidity about 80%. So now ready for proofing. Okay? So bagel is proof after 45 minutes. So now we're going to put in the chiller for about 30 minutes. And as I say, we can also keep longer if we need, according with the schedule. These bagels, after 30-minute rest, so the dough is easy to play, as you can see. And we put directly on the water. For 30 seconds each size. Okay, so now it's broiled, so we're going to bake also for 12 minutes. But also if you like very soft, you can reduce the baking, less than 12 minutes, why not 10 minutes baking. So the bagels will be much softer and also much more moist inside. So this is the bagels, a standard recipe with 3% sugar, 3% fat. Today we did the two-way, standard way, the regular proofing, 45 minutes before cooling, then broil. And this one, in order to make more attractive the surface. So regarding this specific process, what I feel, we do the dough, as we use the broil flour, the dough is much more easy to work, much more workable when we shape, when we do. And also we have a nice color on the surface. So I think this process helps a lot to get nice bagels. In terms of flavor, we have something also a little bit dense inside, close texture. And we have a nice bite. It's quite good. Of course, we can put more sugar if needed, as we see sometimes sweeter bagels, more than 5% sugar. Sometimes this one is quite traditional way with only 3%. 2 to 3% is traditional way for bagels in terms of sweet. So also it was a pleasure to introduce a different way of bagels regarding fermentation, regarding of resting, looking of your bagels after baking.
선인의 신제품 크림치즈 스프레드 4종을 소개합니다. 베이글과 샌드위치의 스프레드로 최적인 제품입니다. (50g, 100g으로) 개별 포장이 되어 있어 테이크아웃용으로 아주 좋습니다. 4가지 종류를 준비했습니다. 플레인, 블루베리, 바질, 차이브 4가지 맛입니다. 플레인 크림치즈 스프레드. 담백한 플레인은 생크림과 마스카폰, 그리고 크림치즈가 조화되어 유풍미가 뛰어난 제품으로 발음성이 좋습니다. 바질 크림치즈 스프레드. 바질 향을 은은하게 느낄 수 있는 타입으로 또한 크림치즈에 향긋한 허브 맛을 더한 제품입니다. 차이브 크림치즈 스프레드. 프랑스 쪽파를 사용하여 매운맛은 없고 파의 풍미와 식감이 특색 있는 제품입니다. 한국인이 좋아하는 느끼하지 않은 맛에 초록의 차이브가 톡톡 입체감 있게 박혀 있습니다. 블루베리 크림치즈 스프레드. 누구나 즐기기 좋은 블루베리는 은은한 단맛이 있어 빵의 맛을 더욱 풍성하게 해줍니다. 베이글과 다양한 빵뿐만 아니라 샐러리에 찍어 먹어도 잘 어울립니다. 크림치즈 스프레드를 다양하게 활용해 보세요.